Prepare to be shocked as we dive into the darker side of fame. What if I told you that some of the most beloved celebrities have been involved in the most unimaginable act, murder? That's right. Today we're peeling back the curtain on the hidden tragedies of 17 well-known figures whose lives spiraled into chaos. From legal dramas to tragic downfalls, these stories will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about stardom. Buckle up, because this is a ride you won't want to miss. Robert Blake. Prepare for a story that left Hollywood stunned and the public questioning reality itself. Robert Blake, a once beloved actor known for his riveting performances, found himself at the center of a murder mystery that shocked the nation. It's a tale wrapped in intrigue, heartbreak, and an ultimate quest for truth. So, what really happened that fateful night? Born Michael James Gubitasi, Robert Blake was a child star who paved the way to adult fame with his iconic roles. Notably, he starred in the classic TV show Beretta, where he portrayed a tough cop with a heart. However, behind the scenes, Blake battled personal demons that would soon escalate into his darkest chapter. The chilling saga began on May 4, 2001, when Bonnie Lee Bakley, Blake's wife, was found shot in the vehicle outside a restaurant. Their seemingly perfect romance was about to be shattered. Witnesses reported Blake and Bakley were at the eatery just moments before the tragedy unfolded. But what really took place that night still leaves many unanswered questions. Just days after Bonnie's death, police arrested Blake, alleging that he had orchestrated her murder. The media exploded with sensational headlines, revealing accusations that he had hired a hitman to carry out the act. The courtroom became a battlefield. Prosecutors painted Blake as a desperate husband seeking to end a marriage plagued by conflict. But the defense portrayed him as a wronged man caught in a vicious web of circumstantial evidence. As the trial unfolded, public fascination grew to unprecedented levels. Millions tuned in to witness the melodrama, riveted by the details of an actor's life unraveling. Friends and family, along with fans, were left grappling with conflicting emotions as they tried to reconcile Blake's charming persona with the allegations against him. In 2005, the roller coaster legal journey came to a climax when Blake was acquitted of the murder charges. But the verdict did little to restore his reputation. Instead, it left lingering questions. If not guilty, who then was responsible? The public was left speculating as fingers continued to point in various directions. Post-trial, Blake's life never quite regained its footing. He struggled to manage his public image, appearing in sparse interviews where he often reflected on his dark past, occasionally sharing how the experience changed him. Fans began to see him not just as an actor but as a tragic figure haunted by the shadows of a life forever altered. In these tales of scandal and suspense, Robert Blake stands out as a figure who exemplified the fine line between fame and infamy. The glitzy lights of Hollywood could not illuminate the darkness that lay within. As we reflect on Blake's story, we are left with more questions than answers. Reminders of the fragile nature of celebrity life, and the ever-present complexities of love, betrayal, and tragedy. Albert Salmi. Albert Salmi was a talented actor known for captivating audiences with his performances in both film and television. Yet, beyond the shining lights of Hollywood lay a tragic tale that shocked even those who thought they knew him. How could a man with such a promising career descend into darkness? Born in 1928 in Brooklyn, New York, Salmi grew up immersed in a world of creativity. Early on, his passion for the arts guided him to pursue acting, leading to memorable performances in classic shows like The Twilight Zone. Each role saw him pushing boundaries, proving his versatility and talent, captivating both critics and audiences until the very end. But beneath the surface, Salmi faced deep-seated personal struggles. His tumultuous relationships took a toll, leaving him grappling with feelings of insecurity and emotional pain. Those who knew him shared that the pressures of fame weighed heavily on his soul, a reminder that the spotlight can be isolating, and not all stories end in happiness. The turning point came on a fateful day in 1990, when an argument resulted in a devastating outcome. Salmi shot and killed his wife, actress Roberta Salmi, before taking his own life. This gruesome act sent ripples through the entertainment world, leaving friends and fans questioning how such a tragic event could unfold. In the aftermath, there was a profound realization among his peers. The shocking incident brought forth discussions on mental health, underscoring a need for deeper awareness surrounding the struggles faced by those in the public eye. Salmi's tragic end highlighted that fame cannot shield one from internal battles. Today, the legacy of Albert Salmi serves not only as a testament to his talent, but also as a reminder of the darker realities of celebrity life. As we reflect on his story, we must consider the critical importance of mental health awareness in helping those who often suffer in silence. After all, behind every smile, there could be a story begging to be told. A reminder that compassion and understanding should always be at the forefront of our conversations. Hartman. Phil Hartman, once the cornerstone of comedic brilliance and an emblem of laughter, was an artist who seemed to have it all. A thriving career and a family life that appeared perfect. Known for his unparalleled talent, he enchained audiences on iconic shows like Saturday Night Live and News Radio, solidifying his position as a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. But behind the scenes, things weren't as rosy as they seemed. Hartman's marriage to Brynn at first looked idyllic, often the subject of envy amongst friends and fans. They shared laughs and love, but cracks were beginning to show in their picture-perfect life. Brynn battled inner demons, struggled with substance abuse, which ultimately put immense pressure on their relationship. As time went on, the struggle intensified, and those who loved them noticed the shadows creeping into their once bright lives. On the fateful night of May 28, 1998, the unimaginable occurred. In a tragic turn of events, Brynn fatally shot Phil during a heated argument. The laughter was abruptly silenced. After committing the unimaginable act, she took her own life, leaving family, friends, and fans in utter disbelief and sorrow. The media reaction was swift and intense, as the news spread like wildfire. Fans were in shock, grappling with the loss of a man who brought so much joy to their lives. The circumstances surrounding his death prompted a deeper reflection about the complexities hidden behind the glamour of celebrity life. This heartbreaking incident sparked conversations about mental health and the often visited tragedy that lurks behind closed doors. It serves as a poignant reminder that even those who seem invincible may be fighting hidden battles. Hartman's legacy, while overshadowed by tragedy, continues to resonate, shedding light on the need for empathy, communication, and support for those dealing with similar struggles. Phil Hartman remains deeply cherished as a comedic genius, and as we look back on his life, it's essential to remind ourselves that real-life narratives can often be more complex than they appear. As we reflect on his legacy, we are left with the crucial lesson that behind every smile, there may lie unseen pain, urging us to check in on our loved ones and prioritize mental health awareness steadfastly. Stephanie Moseley and Earl Hayes. In the world of entertainment, where glamour often hides deeper struggles, the tragic love story of Stephanie Moseley and Earl Hayes stands out. Both talented in their crafts, Stephanie was a celebrated dancer with an impressive career, while Earl was making waves as a rapper. Their love seemed like a fairy tale crafted for the spotlight, enticing fans with its allure and charm. However, the glimmer of their romance masked a tumultuous undercurrent. Behind closed doors, the pressures of fame took a toll on their relationship. Witnesses later revealed signs of jealousy and mental health challenges that hinted at the hidden chaos beneath their seemingly perfect lives. The bright flash of celebrity status couldn't shield them from the harsh realities of love that faltered under pressure. The heart-wrenching incident occurred one fateful night in December 2014. What began as a passionate argument spiraled into a tragedy that sent shockwaves through the entertainment community. In an uncontrollable moment fueled by emotion, Earl allegedly shot Stephanie before turning the gun on himself, forever altering the narrative of their once-admired romance. In the wake of their untimely deaths, fans and fellow artists were left grappling with shock and disbelief. The media buzzed with discussions about the pressures of celebrity life and the often overlooked signs of mental health struggles in relationships. Many began to wonder how such a vibrant couple could end in such heartbreak, raising questions about the systemic issues they faced. Thinking back on their lives, one can't help but acknowledge the early warning signs that were overlooked. Friends and family reflected on moments when intervention could have potentially altered their fate. The tragedy shed light on the urgent need for awareness surrounding domestic violence and the complexities involved in navigating personal relationships within the entertainment spotlight. Ultimately, the legacy of Stephanie Moseley and Earl Hayes transcends their individual careers. Their story serves as a stark reminder of the vital conversations around mental health and the importance of support systems that can often be lacking within high-pressure environments. As we reflect on their lives, we are left contemplating the complexities of fame, love, and the critical importance of mental well-being. It's a narrative that continues to remind us of our shared responsibility to address the struggles many face, whether in the public eye or behind closed doors. Oscar Pistorius, The Rise and Fall of the Blade Runner. Prepare for a deep dive into the turbulent saga of Oscar Pistorius, an athlete whose extraordinary achievements were forever marred by a tragic incident that shocked the world. This is not just a story of a sports icon. It's a harrowing tale of ambition, love, and regret. Oscar Pistorius, known as the Blade Runner for his groundbreaking carbon fiber prosthetic legs, inspired millions as the first double amputee to compete in the Olympics. His incredible story resonated worldwide, proving that physical limitations could be transcended. But with fame came scrutiny, setting the stage for a life-changing series of events. Pistorius's relationship with model Riva Steenkamp appeared glamorous on the surface. A couple filled with promise and passion, their social media posts painted a picture of happiness. Yet beneath the sparkle and allure, the couple struggled with pressures of public life, each facing their own silent battles. On Valentine's Day 2013, the world came to a screeching halt as a shocking headline broke. Oscar Pistorius had shot his girlfriend, Riva Steenkamp, in his home. The initial reports suggested a tragic accident, but details began to emerge that painted a darker picture. Reports indicated that Pistorius claimed he mistook Steenkamp for an intruder when he fired his weapon through a locked bathroom door. Yet, eyewitness testimonies, neighbors' accounts of screaming, and inconsistencies in his story sparked a media frenzy. Was this a case of self-defense or a crime born from a volatile relationship? What followed was a highly publicized trial that gripped the nation and the world. The courtroom became a theater of emotion, as both sides presented their narratives. Prosecutors framed the incident as a result of anger and impulsive behavior, while Pistorius's defense argued it was a tragic misunderstanding. The verdict would forever alter his legacy. In September 2014, Pistorius was initially convicted of culpable homicide, but faced significant backlash as many felt the sentence was too lenient. Following an appeal, his charge was upgraded to murder in 2016, leading to a 6-year prison term. The case sparked heated debates about the legal system and its handling of domestic violence. Oscar Pistorius's story doesn't end with his sentencing. Since his conviction, his life has been a continuous struggle with the consequences of that fateful night. He has expressed remorse, seeking forgiveness, yet many have questioned the sincerity of his feelings as life behind bars has stripped him of the life and accolades he once celebrated. The Rise and Fall of Oscar Pistorius is a cautionary tale that underscores the complexities of fame, the fragility of love, and the alarming consequences of unchecked emotions. As we reflect on his story, we're reminded that even the most revered individuals can be brought low by the darker aspects of human nature, leaving devastation in their wake and raising critical conversations surrounding accountability and domestic violence. Tom Neal. Today we're diving into the complex and tragic story of Tom Neal, a talented actor who captivated audiences but found himself entangled in a dark chapter of his life. His journey is not just one of fame, it's a cautionary tale about the hidden struggles faced behind the scenes. Tom Neal's career began with great promise. He gained recognition for his compelling performances and charming screen presence in several popular British films and television series. Despite the adoration from fans and success in the industry, Neal's life was about to take a radical turn, revealing the complexities behind the charm. As Neal's career blossomed, personal turmoil loomed large. Struggling with the pressures of fame, he became increasingly withdrawn. Despite his public persona, Tom battled inner demons, a situation often exacerbated by a demanding industry that seldom allows for vulnerability or weakness. This is where the story takes a darker turn. In a shocking twist, Neal's struggles culminated in tragedy when he ended the life of his wife in a fit of rage. What drove him to such a heartbreaking action? Friends and family later described a troubled marriage, filled with jealousy and mounting arguments, but nothing could justify the horror of that night. The aftermath was a media frenzy as the world grappled with the news. Tom Neal stood trial for the murder of his wife, sparking debates about mental health issues in the public eye. During the trial, details emerged about his troubled past, and the press feasted on the revelations, creating a sensationalized narrative that overshadowed the tragedy. The reaction from fans and the public was mixed. While some expressed shock and disbelief, others felt empathy towards Neil, recognizing that even beloved figures bear profound pain and struggle. This spoke volumes about mental health awareness and the complexities of ongoing battles that many face, not just in Hollywood but everywhere. Ultimately, Neil's conviction led to a life of isolation. No longer the charmed actor, he became a cautionary figure in the entertainment industry, a stark reminder that fame does not shield individuals from their deepest struggles. His story serves as a poignant lesson about the fragility of the human spirit. Tom Neil's life exemplifies the reality that fame often masks deeper personal battles. As we reflect on this tragic tale, we must remember the importance of mental health awareness and the need for compassion towards those who fight silent battles. In a world where stars shimmer brightly, let us not forget the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. Michael Jace. Michael Jace, a name once synonymous with gripping performances on screen, was cherished for his role as a cop on the acclaimed series The Shield. Known for bringing complex characters to life, he lived a life that many aspired to. But behind the lights and fame was a darkness that would soon eclipse his career and change everything he held dear. Before his life took a harrowing turn, Jace was on a seemingly stable path. He enjoyed the adoration of fans and the camaraderie of colleagues in Hollywood. A devoted husband and father, he appeared to lead a charmed life. But like many stars behind closed doors, the pressure of fame and personal struggles began to take their toll. The cracks in his marriage with April were starting to show, hints of jealousy and emotional conflict clouding their relationship. The fateful day in May 2014 began like any other, yet it would quickly spiral into tragedy. In a shocking turn of events that many couldn't comprehend, Jace and April had a heated argument, culminating in his shocking act of violence that ended her life. This was a moment that would not only shatter their family, but would send ripples of disbelief throughout the entertainment community. Following the chilling crime, the world watched as Jace was arrested amidst a whirlwind of media coverage and public outcry. Fans who had once admired him now found themselves grappling with disbelief and betrayal. How could such a beloved figure commit such an unspeakable act? The trial that followed was a spectacle. It laid bare the complexity of domestic life, revealing the uncomfortable truths behind their relationship. Jace's defense attempted to portray the struggles he faced, but the weight of his actions loomed large. Jurors listened intently, as testimonies painted a picture that was both tragic and sobering. Eventually, he was found guilty, and the sentence that followed was a stark reminder of the brutal reality of domestic violence. Michael Jace, once celebrated on television, now faced decades behind bars, a stark transformation from beloved actor to convict. The tragic tale of Michael Jace serves as a haunting reminder of the hidden struggles many face, even amidst success. As we reflect on this chilling narrative, it forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about jealousy, mental health, and how fame can mask deeper issues. In the end, Jace's story not only highlights the fragility of life, but underscores the importance of addressing mental health and relational strife before it spirals into tragedy. The true stories of these celebrities serve as a haunting reminder that beneath the glittering surface of fame lies a world of turmoil and despair. Their tragic paths reveal how quickly life can spiral into chaos, shedding light on the critical need for mental health awareness and support. Each tale is a poignant lesson that no one is invulnerable to the pressures of life, regardless of success or public persona. As we close this chapter, let's remember to appreciate the complexity of human experiences and strive to offer compassion to those battling unseen struggles. In a fast-paced world fixated on celebrity culture, let's not forget the power of empathy and understanding, because behind every headline, there's a story that goes beyond what we can see.